Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Monday, September 23rd, 2013. To our Radio Newark listeners, you can watch the broadcast at www.catex.com. Of course, the preoccupation over the weekend in the news has been the tragedy at the Westgate Shopping Center in Nairobi, Kenya. A very upscale, Western-oriented shopping center was attacked on Saturday by gunmen from a rebel group that is protesting Kenyan military involvement in Somalia. Apparently at least 68 people have been killed. The operation is still ongoing. The rebel group is called al-Shabab. As of this morning, the Kenyan military, in fact, was blowing a hole through the roof of the shopping mall in an attempt to get to what is thought to be two last fighters who are holding hostages there. It's a tragedy of some proportions, and obviously the links to al-Qaeda cannot be dismissed. In fact, al-Shabab indicated that they are affiliated with al-Qaeda. Meanwhile, Super Typhoon Usagi has blasted into the Hong Kong and southern Chinese coast area. It's fortunately been downgraded a bit. Hong Kong actually was expected to sustain a direct hit. It escaped much of the damage. The stock market was closed this morning. However, the southern Chinese coast was slammed. Approximately 20 people have been reported killed so far. About 80,000 people have been evacuated in Fujian province. A number of power lines, of course, are down. Some 70,000 people are without power right now. And more flights than can be counted have been canceled, both in Hong Kong and in southern China. In Germany, Angela Merkel won a pretty big electoral victory yesterday. She came in with 41.5% of the vote. It's the first time in over 25 years the Conservatives have obtained that much of a vote. She fell about 0.5% short, 5 seats short of an absolute majority. That's not a surprise. After World War II, when the Allies constructed the German Constitution, they did so to basically ensure that any German party that was in control had to reach out and form a coalition. The only exception to this, of course, is Konrad Adenauer. So Ms. Merkel is meeting right now with anybody who is willing to join the coalition party, and no doubt she will find some takers. In the air right now is Iranian President Hassan Rouhani. He's heading to New York. This is the opening week of the UN General Assembly up there. President Obama is due to fly up this afternoon. Before he left Tehran, Mr. Rouhani said that he hopes the West chooses a path of interaction, talks, and leniency so we can reach joint interests. It's pretty certain now, if you believe news reports, that President Obama will meet with the Iranian when in New York this week. Meanwhile, Swiss Re has now checked in with their losses from the German hailstorm in July. They're going to sustain about $240 million. They believe that the overall claims burden on the reinsurance industry will be $2.7 billion. Swiss Re's loss estimate provides further evidence that the hailstorms, widely overlooked at the time, are fast becoming one of the insurance industry's biggest weather-related losses in 2013 so far. Last week, SCOR and Partner Re checked in with their losses. JLT's elevation to the global reinsurance broking ranks has meant a couple of things now. Their chairman indicated this morning his undented opposition to controversial broker facilities typified by Aon's Berkshire Hathaway sidecar and the Willis Global 360 plan. He also indicated that the Towers name and Towers Watson will be dropped by JLT Re in as little as 12 months. This is following the announcement that Towers Watson agreed to be purchased. The reinsurance arm of Towers Watson agreed to be purchased by JLT for $250 million US. Tower Group's chairman, president, and CEO, Tower Group is a separate company from Towers Watson, not affiliated at all. Their president and CEO, Michael Lee, apparently was forced to sell more than a third of his shares for a total of about $12.5 million as its stock continues to slide. According to an SEC filing late Friday, the sales were forced by an unnamed bank in relation to, quote, the acceleration of repayment obligations on a loan agreement under which the shares were pledged as collateral. Translation, the bank was getting nervous as the share price dropped. Mr. Lee is still left with about $21 million worth of stock in the company. And 12 months after being disclosed by the insurance insider that Cooper Gay is attempting to buy reinsurance broker Newman Martin Buchan, the deal apparently has been consummated. The insurance insider is reporting this morning. Cooper Gay's Toby Esser, of course, was rebuffed in his attempt to purchase Towers Watson Re. The sale price is thought to be about 40 million pounds. And in Mexico, about 68 people remain missing and are presumed dead after a mudslide caused by torrential rains that have already killed another 100 people across Mexico. This is in a mountain village about 35 miles northwest of Acapulco. Meanwhile, in Acapulco itself, the exodus of tourists have begun. The airport is open again, and those people are getting home. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you.